Hello, YouTube people. What is going on with all of you? It is a great day today. Just surprise after surprise, blessing after blessing. I'm totally grateful for everything. I truly am. I say it all the time, and I always will. I'll always be thankful for everything that I have that was given to me. All the special gifts that I've been given, the power that I was given, and I also, even the material gifts that I've been given, I'm very thankful and I'm grateful for it. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I wanted to tell you all about something, okay? Have you ever experienced coming up against a whole family of people that for whatever reason, they were jealous of the person that you had gone after because they had you in their life. And they wanted a piece of the pie. They wanted to be part of that. So they pretty much did everything they could against that person so that they wouldn't come to you. They did moon magic. They involved another person of the opposite sex, and that person was doing magic on them also, using pictures and calling on spell binding magic, sex binding magic, and attraction magic to have that person believe that they're attracted to them when they really were trying to get away from them all along. And then all of a sudden, this magic started working, and that person just totally lost interest in you altogether and went off with that person. But then, sooner than later, you realized, that person realized that you were their ultimate happiness, and they became very depressed and saddened by that. They wanted you, and they knew that something was messed up. Somebody had done something that caused all of this. You could have loved them unconditionally, loved them more than life itself, but they didn't want to see it because of all this magic that was done to them. And it continued and continued and continued on. And finally they woke up to that and realized it. And they're hoping to get back into your good graces and have something with you again, but they really feel like you're not even going to open the door for them or even listen to what they have to say. I would say to you, just give them an ear, listen to what they have to say. You know, be cordial with them, don't shout at them. Just listen to what they say, whatever it is they tell you. It is ultimately your decision, though, for free will. You have the will to go back to them, and you have the will not to go back to them. It really depends on you. You right there, it depends on you. Are you going to take them back? Are you going to listen to at least what they have to say, or just ignore them altogether? In my own opinion, I think you should give them an ear. You know, even if it was somewhat of a toxic situation between you and that person, just listen to them, hear them out, give them an ear. And when you've thought about it, consulted whoever you consult, excuse me, just come up with a decision then. And, you know, don't make any hasty decisions. Even if they made a very hasty decision with you and decided just to dump you out like you were a piece of trash to them. You know, I've been there and done that. I have. But I've always been the type of person that forgives people, you know. I can't go through life without forgiving somebody for whatever they've done to me. I've never been that way, and I never will be that way. I've always forgiven people. I don't care what they did to me. If they shot me in the foot and I couldn't walk good the rest of my life, I would still forgive them, because that's what we're taught to do. So, you know, forgive them. And like I said, it's up to you whether or not you want to take them back. You know, is it going to be to your benefit? Or are they going to do the same thing over and over again to you again? You have to weigh all the pros and the cons with it, you know. Are you going to put your trust in them again and allow them to step all over you? Or are you going to believe and trust that they've changed or whatever? It's up to you. But, you know, you have to take the whole magic thing as it is, you know. That person was in control of some hoodoo voodoo, you know. Whoever was using magic against them, they weren't aware of it. And so that's what happened, you know. But like I said, you have free will. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Whatever it is. But I would take a moment to listen to what they say and then assess whatever it is that they want out of you, you know, and see how it goes from there on. Do you believe and trust them again? It's up to you. But there are dirty people in this world like that, you know, they try to use magic because they're jealous of what you and another person have going on. And they do dirty things like that. They're very malicious and dirty and controlling and all the above. Some of them will go at all costs just to make you look like the bad person. And they don't care. They feel like you got something that they don't have, so they want to have it, and they're going to do whatever it is to get it. And so they do. It could be family members, it could be friends, it could be a lover, whatever. Could be, you know, you could have married somebody just because they had money. I'm just putting things out here. And then, you know, next thing you know, it was because of all the magic that they were doing that caused you to be in that position. And maybe you found out about it and you want a second chance, you know. Maybe. Who knows? But just at least give them an ear. Listen to what they have to tell you. And if you don't want it, just politely, you know, you don't have to rip their head off. You know, just speak very nicely and cordially to them. And just tell them, you know, you don't want it. For whatever reasons. And if you want to give it another chance, you know, pray that it's going to be a good thing and not messed all up again, because you don't know. I mean, like for me, I'm not a young guy anymore. I mean, I'm young at heart. I can do all the things that young people can do, but I'm just not young anymore. And I don't feel like I want to go backwards in life to where I have to chase down somebody because they don't want to do right by me. I don't want that, and I'm not going to do that. You know, a lot of relationships that I've had in my past were just, you know, in and out. They came in and they went out. But I'm looking for that all-time person that is going to treat me the way that I treat them. They're going to love me for who I am, and I'm going to love them back. Equal give and take. Not, oh, okay, just give me this and this and this and this, and then, you know, you're like, well, what about me? You know? And they're, well, what about you? No, it shouldn't work that way. It shouldn't. But, you know, there's a lot of people out here that do that kind of stuff all the time. They only worry about themselves and their happiness, and everything else, it revolves around them. You just got to, you know, pull the weeds as you go. You know, you got a beautiful garden and weeds start growing up in it. You have to pull the weeds. Once you get all the weeds out of your garden, it's a beautiful garden. That's all you got to do. Anyways, I want you to know that I love you so very much. Love yourself, love God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.